Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious bloomer. Very easy to make. These are the ingredients you will need. So you will need 650 grams of strong bread flour, 370 milliliters of lukewarm water, between 40 Celsius and 100 to 104 Fahrenheit, 7 grams of instant yeast, 15 grams of soft butter, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar. So you want 370 grams of warm water at 104 to 100 degrees. So mine's perfect at the moment. You want 1 teaspoon of sugar. Give that a stir. So once it's all dissolved, you want to get a packet of instant yeast. Then you pour the whole of the yeast into the water. Give it a stir. Once it's all dissolved, what you want to do is get a plate and put the plate over the top, and you want to leave that for 15 minutes. This will make the yeast activate, and then you'll know if the yeast is dead because it won't have any foam on top of the water. So we will return in 15 minutes. Okay, we have 1 second to go. There we go. And as you can see, there is foam. This is foam. This means that this yeast is active and ready to make bread. Okay, first of all, we need the hook attachment onto the mixer. And we're going to put the yeast water into the bowl. And in this bowl we have 650 grams of strong white flour. We've got a teaspoon of salt and 15 grams of butter. And now we put this on a mix. For 10 minutes. Right, it has been a few minutes. Now, if you notice that the dough is sticking to the sides of the bowl, what you can do is stop it, get a scraper, and just scrape the sides down of the bowl. Okay, the dough is done. So all we're going to do now is make it into a ball. So all we need to do is just put a little bit of oil in. Might need a little bit more. Okay, get your dough and put it in and give it a little twirl around the oil bowl. Turn it over, you want it nice and oiled up. Now you can wrap it, like you can put a tea towel over, or you can buy a cover that goes over the top of the bowl. Just like that. And now we're going to leave this for 1 hour. Now, as it's really hot outside, we don't really need to put it in a very warm place because the whole room is extremely hot. So we're going to leave it for an hour and we'll come back. Okay, an hour is up. And it's doubled in size. So what you want to do is remove the dough and then flatten it down. And then start folding it in. You want it nice and tight. Fold the corners in. Keep it tight. Fold the corners in. Keeping it tight. Rolling it up into the bloomer shape we all love. When you get to the end, turn it over and start pinching the seam. And there you go. That is what your bloomer shape should look like. Get a baking tray lined with silicone paper and then place your bloomer on top. Now you want to get a tea towel to cover your bloomer for 45 minutes. Preheat your oven to 190 Celsius and add a tray of water. This will improve the crust of your bloomer. So I've already cut the bloomer, so I'm just showing you what I did. It is a razor blade on a stick, and you can use a knife, a sharp knife, but that is how you want to cut your bloomer. Now, place into the oven, and you want to place it into the oven for 30 minutes. Before you do that, get yourself a spray bottle and just give it a spray with just normal water. And there you go, guys. After 30 minutes, I have my bloomer. It's not as good as I wanted it to be, but it still tastes extremely nice. It is perfect. So just going to put some butter on. Ah, yeah, warm bread. You cannot beat warm bread. I think a bit more butter. Mmm.